Welcome, everyone. Today, we dive into a bold and intriguing question. Does President Donald Trump have an expansionist agenda? With his recent bold claims surrounding Canada, Greenland, and the Panama Canal, we explore the motivations behind these ideas. We will examine the why, the how, and the potential consequences of such proposals. Let's jump into the intriguing details that make this topic both controversial and captivating. Stay tuned. As President Trump prepares for his second term, his ambitious plans are setting the stage for a new chapter in U.S. foreign policy. Trump has expressed interest in absorbing Canada as the 51st state, retaking the Panama Canal, and acquiring Greenland from Denmark. Why these territories? And why now? In the next slides, we will break down his reasoning and what could be driving these drastic ideas. Let's uncover the logic behind these claims. At the heart of Trump's plan lies national security. He views Canada and Greenland as critical assets to protect U.S. interests in the Arctic, a region rich in undiscovered oil and gas. The Panama Canal, too, serves as a vital trade route but has become a costly toll for U.S. ships. With China and Russia gaining influence in the Arctic and the region's mineral wealth, Trump sees this expansion as an essential move to secure America's future. What do you think? Let's dig deeper. Trump has made it clear he wants Canada to become the 51st state. While the U.S. relies heavily on Canada for energy imports, he suggests using economic power to bring Canada into the fold. He claims that the U.S. doesn't need Canada's goods, such as automobiles or lumber, and should shift its focus. But how realistic is this? And how would Canada respond? Let's analyze these claims and assess their viability in today's world. Trump's interest in Greenland isn't new. Many U.S. presidents have explored the idea of buying this strategically important territory. Now, Trump seems ready to use military and economic power to secure it. Why Greenland? Melting ice in the region could unlock vast mineral resources, key for battery production, and open new trade routes. It's a strategic move, but does it cross the line? And what are the international implications? Let's explore. Let's shift focus to the Panama Canal. Once a powerful U.S. asset, Trump has expressed discontent over the U.S. relinquishing control in 1999. The canal aids global trade, but Trump believes its management by Panama undermines U.S. dominance. He's even suggested military and economic measures to reclaim it. Could the U.S. really go back to owning the canal? Let's dive into this bold claim and understand its geopolitical significance. Now, let's analyze Trump's claims about Canada. He argues that Canadians would welcome joining the U.S. and that the U.S. faces a massive trade deficit with Canada. However, Canada is a close ally, contributing significantly to NATO and with a strong military presence. Despite Trump's bold statements, many Canadians disagree, with polls showing minimal support for such a merger. Let's explore these contrasting perspectives and the real facts behind them. Greenland has a long history of U.S. interest, dating back to President Andrew Johnson's era. Trump's idea to buy Greenland echoes past attempts by U.S. leaders to purchase this territory. The recent interest in Greenland has only increased as climate change melts ice, revealing potential mineral wealth. But, how feasible is this today? And what would Greenland, Denmark, and the global community think about such a plan? Let's break it down. The Panama Canal has been a major trade route since its construction, designed to connect the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. For nearly a century, the U.S. controlled it, but now, China's increasing presence is raising alarms. Trump views the U.S. losing influence in this critical trade hub as a strategic failure. Will reclaiming the canal truly benefit the U.S. or risk diplomatic fallout? Let's dig deeper into the global trade and security implications of this pivotal waterway. Global reactions to Trump's expansionist proposals have been diverse. Canada firmly rejects the idea, with the former Prime Minister calling it a snowball's chance in hell. Meanwhile, Greenland has shown interest in closer U.S. ties, particularly for defense and resource exploration. Denmark is open to discussions, but Panama has strongly defended its control of the canal. How will these countries navigate this bold U.S. move? Let's see how the world is reacting to these claims. Trump's expansionist rhetoric raises many questions about global power dynamics, security, and international relations. The world is watching closely as these bold claims unfold. Whether this is a strategic play or just political posturing remains to be seen. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Trump's plans for Canada, Greenland, and the Panama Canal. Let's discuss. What are your thoughts? If you found this video informative and enjoyed learning, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. We are constantly bringing you insights and stories about business, technology, and innovation that you don't want to miss. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Let's spread the knowledge and keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video.